if you have chosen the lepidolite here, this is going to be your reading. So let's talk about your life partner, your future life partner. Who is that person? What do we need to know about them, about their personality? Let's see. Sacred Clown. So we got the Fool, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, the Fool is obviously telling us that this is a new person, and you are not dealing with someone that is an ex or something like that. Okay, we're not going towards that direction anyway. So this is a new person. It seems like with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, this is someone who has gone through many painful experiences. Okay, they have experienced betrayal, and let's say, you know, some difficulties that seem to be more than the average type of difficulty that a person can go through in their life. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords is showing clarity, is showing their ability to understand, you know, many things about their life. So there is awareness for sure. There is a clear direction regarding where their life is going. This person has matured through difficulties. This is their, let's say, what will mostly surprise you about them. Okay, the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords are the difficulties here that they have gone through, and the Ace of Swords is showing what they have done with these difficulties, how they have transformed these things into awareness, into understanding, into maybe, you know what, maybe these things have become the drive that they have used, the energy that they have used in order to move forward with their life and find their personal, you know, goal and whatever they want to find anyway. This is someone definitely determined, guys. 8 of Pentacles. We can talk about somebody who found their healing through work. Not necessarily, you know, this is not so much about work. This is the 8 of Pentacles here shows that that extra discipline. Okay, so instead of becoming a victim, because this is kind of heavy here, probably some betrayal, some abandonment, very difficult circumstances for this person. Instead of using this in order to be sad and devastated and everything, this person has decided to, you know, to move forward and to turn those things with their discipline, their logic, into some sort of drive. So all these things are describing, let's say, just to understand a bit, the energy of the Chariot, okay, where I find my purpose and I know how to drive that chariot, how to guide, let's say, the horses towards the right direction. And with the 8 of Pentacles, even if I don't know, you know what, with patience and discipline, I will learn until I get where I have been dreaming of. So I like a lot this type of energy, no miserable energy, no victim behavior, and all those things. And, also very disciplined. It's not something that I would enjoy a lot if we didn't have the fool here, the crazy person here. So, you're not dealing with a military person, okay? Don't worry, because we have been talking a lot about discipline and everything. You are not dealing with someone who will force this discipline on you, okay? Instead, this is someone who says, who wants things from their life. So, for sure, you have someone who is not, let's say, who will not complicate your life because they are busy, because they have things to do. It seems like they don't want a lot of drama. They want clarity, and they want situations that are bringing growth into their life. Okay, very nice. Three of Cups. This doesn't make this person boring, and it doesn't make them, sometimes, yes, you're talking with someone who is disciplined, who has a target, who has vision, so on, and maybe they are great in whatever they are doing. But when you start talking to them, you see that it might get a bit boring, because they will only talk about their goals and their interests and what they want to achieve and all those things. Instead, this is not the case with this person. Their company is super great. I mean, you're having fun, it's awesome. It's not just the attraction, and it's not just the connection here that you will create in the future, okay? This Three of Cups and the Fool, it shows that this person is working hard, but they are also know how to sort of party hard, let's say, how to have fun, how to enjoy their life. And as a result, this is not a boring person. Very good. This is very important, okay? Queen of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. So what type of, we have a few more information regarding what type of painful experience and betrayal this person has gone through. The 10 of Pentacles is about family, can be about, so we can talk about their childhood, for example. They might come from a broken home, or maybe they are looking for some sort of stability in their life. They are trying to create their own family, their own happiness, yet they haven't managed to find, let's say, the right person. You can understand that this person, okay, they maybe not be too demanding, okay, maybe they do not, they are not looking for the perfect person for them, but for sure they are not looking for drama. And as you can understand, most of people are automatically, out of their target, because this person doesn't want drama at all. They just don't want any problems. They want clear energy and positive energy. So let's say probably they haven't found the type of person that they need for their stability. Then we have the Star, great, and the Hanged Man. Now, what is going on here? We have someone that has experienced the pain that we have already talked about. And, is this thing bringing them down? Absolutely not. And here we have the confirmation. With the Star, they have hope. They want to improve their life. They have been very unfortunate. Maybe this Three of Swords and the Five of Swords is related to the wrong type of partner. So maybe this person used to be in a relationship, in an important relationship, and they couldn't. They thought that this relationship was supposed to be something important, something great for them, that this was their life partner. And after some sort of betrayal, they have realized that, no, this was a mistake. I have invested on the wrong person, and but still, even though I need time to recover, I am not going to lose my hope. Okay, this is what I see. So let's see some more regarding their personality. I forgot the Queen of Wands here. This Queen of Wands can refer to that person that actually betrayed them. But honestly, I think that it is also, for most of you, this is referred to your energy. You know that maybe the relationship begins not so much as a relationship, but as some sort of, you know, we get to know each other, we are having some fun, we are dating, we are not focused so much on what this relationship could actually become, because right now I'm not focusing on a relationship. Eventually this person will turn to become your life partner. Let's see some more. We got saboteur, shadow attribute, induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Nice. Mediator, shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. Priest, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Okay. So, what do we understand from these cards? First of all, let's start from the positive things, okay? We have this mystic here. And an intimate union with the divine. Is this person spiritual? Okay, for some of you, they might be spiritual, but generally I don't see them as a spiritual person. But how are they connecting to the divine? I think it's the Ace of Swords that plays a major role here. Why? Because this Ace of Swords is talking about how they have become strong and how they have accomplished awareness. The goal, let's say, is to be aware. Okay, it is very important in order to know what type of life you are experiencing, you, me, everyone. So awareness is a state of mind, a state of being that is reached through various paths, obviously. For some, spirituality is very important. For others, they are becoming more mature, they are growing through life experiences. Okay, so this is the case of this person. Wonderful, wise person. Okay, so sometimes they are looking back to what type of person they used to be and how their life has changed, and they are sort of, you know, they are extremely happy for themselves. Almost, you know, they are experiencing a weird version of pride. They are, you know, very proud of themselves, and they are so, sometimes they are so full of themselves. So maybe vanity, some vanity might be, you know, their problem, let's say. Then we have the mediator, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. I don't think that this is referred so much to their personal way of being. This is a person that has been hurt. They don't want drama, they don't want weird situations, but it is very, you know, we have to say that this person seemed to be really successful on a professional level. And, you know, if somebody has the strength to overcome something so painful like the Five of Swords and Three of Swords and turn this thing into something positive, okay, it is obvious that somehow they know how to manipulate things and turn them into whatever they want. And so they might use this thing in their professional life. In their personal life, I don't see them such a manipulator. In their personal life, I just see them wanting to be, you know, calm and an easygoing energy. Self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. No, I don't think this person has self-destructive behavior at all. Maybe sometimes their vanity can make them, you know, look down upon others, especially, yes, in their professional environment where they seem to be more successful and where they are thriving. In their personal life, they seem quiet, sort of devastated, actually, okay. So, yes, you have somebody who is very successful, but you also have somebody who is aware, and they are a bit, they can't help it. Sometimes they can feel very proud of what they have done. But I don't feel that this card is something that we should take into deep consideration. All the rest of the cards were quite positive, and they were not showing you know, somebody who is looking for a toxic relationship or something. So let's see. How is this relationship going to be? How is this person going to feel about you? And what is the dynamic of this relationship? Hanging Ghost, so the Hanged Man. Actually, I made a mistake. I think I should have pulled this in the end. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Nine of Cups. Three of Cups. Okay, disaster, everything is moving. Okay. The Devil. And Seven of Swords. The relationship, guys, in the beginning starts as something that is not supposed to last for a long time. You can see clearly this person is running away. Look at this. They don't want complicated situations. They don't want drama. They still carry that wound that they have experienced in the past. Attention, they are not thinking about the ex, but they are kind of scarred by whatever they have gone through. And they are like, okay, I'm not going to take seriously any type of relationship. And honestly, the only way to be safe and stay away from difficult situations and difficult relationships is to avoid relationships in general. Okay, so they have this type of attitude. With the Seven of Swords, they are detached. They don't want a serious relationship. Okay, why? Because they're running away from the devil. They're running away from that betrayal, let's say. They're running away from possible toxic situations. We have a Seven of Cups. Definitely this thing begins as something temporary, as something that is not supposed to become stable or something. And gradually the energy is changing. We have Strength, Confucius, Ten of Coins. Look at this. And Page of Swords. Stability is related to the Devil. Your person is hoping, obviously, that they will have a wonderful relationship in the future. They want stability, but right now they are still recovering from whatever they have experienced. Okay, so they are a bit defensive, they are a bit distant, and so on. But the connection is quite strong. As you can see, the Nine of Cups and the Strength. So what is that thing that is going to open up, let's say, this person's heart chakra, and they will start trusting you and everything? everything will start from this Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is, of course, about indulgence, having fun, having a good level of communication and a great chemistry. But the most important about this Nine of Cups and the strength is the emotional stability that they will start experiencing. So you are actually healing this thing. And you're not healing this thing because you're talking about your person's pain and what they have experienced, but they are having such a good time that they start trusting somebody again. In the beginning, this is just some sort of dating. This is supposed to be some sort of fun, okay? But gradually, there is a bond that is being created between you and them. They start trusting you because you are showing to them that they can trust you. So it is your behavior. And since this person is quite aware, okay, of what is happening around them, this is somebody who is intelligent, they understand that, hey, I can trust this person. This person has some positive traits. It's not like these people I was dating in the past. Maybe I can trust. Let's see. And gradually, with the Confucius here, with the Judgment and the Three of Cups, the relationship, this dating situation starts becoming more and more serious, to the point where your person is not so afraid anymore of this Ten of Coins. They are not scared to death when they are thinking about stability right now. And they start having hopes, okay? They start saying that maybe this is the right person for me. Hey, not a bad idea. Still, they are confused, okay? And this confusion will bring some sort of delays and some difficulties. But eventually, I think that they will overcome all these things. They will overcome their fears. So let's see. How will this relationship be? And what is the future? What will be, how will be the future? Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, the Empress, the Emperor, the Dreamer, the Fool. So we start with the Seven of Swords. Okay, your person is realizing that many things need to change, that they are sort of confused, but they also don't want to lose you. They understand the level of compatibility here, and it is obvious that once they consider the possibility of being together, this person is moving forward, I think. Listen, I don't think that you're going to stay into this dating mood for a long time. After a few months, you will both realize that there is something more here. And maybe just a few months more into this Page of Swords, so with a few delays so your person can understand exactly what they want. They are realizing almost immediately that they needed to change their attitude and their vision regarding your future, the way that they are approaching the relationship. With the Four of Wands, we start experiencing not anymore Cups, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, okay? But Four of Wands, stability, peaceful energy, calm energy. And you guys are moving forward together into this new beginning. So your person will realize very soon that this thing is supposed to be a relationship. And I think you are going to get into this relationship in a very... in a way that is not going to be so planned at all. The Fool appears again, and we start something new. We move forward in our relationship, in our connection, without even realizing how we ended up here. And at the moment, we don't know where this thing is going. But it's so intense and it's so obvious that we cannot ignore it. In fact, yes, awakening, 8 of Wands. Look at this. The Hanged Man appears again to show, the delay and everything that we have already mentioned. But with the Seven of Swords, it is also showing the change of mind, how your person sees things from a completely different perspective, thanks to, of course, their awareness and also to your awareness, okay? And with the Eight of Wands, once they have seen what is really happening, the energy will switch almost suddenly, okay? You will find yourself in this relationship without knowing what happened. You will be like, so, it's the type of situation where you don't have to discuss a lot. You don't have to say, where are we going? What is this about? What is it? Blah, 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 blah. No. Almost, zero conversation about mundane things like where this relationship is going. Why? Because you don't need to fill your time with these things. You are filling your time here with a meaningful conversation about your interests, about where your life is going, about what you want, your visions, your plans, your the things that you like, the things that you don't like, your values, okay? So all of this starts becoming a relationship without even the need of saying, oh, we are in a relationship. You just don't need it. It's obvious. And the Tower and Ace of Wands. Yes, the Tower in this situation is surrounded by extremely positive cards. What can we say that is the characteristic of the Tower? The sudden change, okay? And changes, when they are sudden, even if they are positive, okay, sometimes they're just leave you like you have been, I don't know, there's a shock in all of this and you just don't know how to react. This is the life experience here. This is the Tower. You are like, well, what happened here? What are we doing? What's going on? But the energy is so strong that, you don't care, but at the same time, you still need time to process all that. That's the idea here. Ace of Wands and Queen of Earth. I think both of you will need time to process this thing, honestly. Not just your person or just you, both of you. But again, this thing will continue in a very natural, in a very loving way that I don't think you should worry at all. A few things that I would like to clarify are related to that energy that we saw in the beginning, that sort of, what was it, a bit manipulative, a bit... So, how is the relationship going to be? The relationship is going to be I don't know how it's going to be, because here it says something else. It says how you're going to get, how this dating and unclear situation will become a relationship. So I need a few extra cards for, the long term, because I don't see a lot of long term here. We just see this transformation, okay? Five of Wands, Five of Swords, the Empress, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Why all this disappointment? What's going on? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Emperor. Okay, not so bad. Let me tell you. Here we are talking about the long term. What's happening really in that relationship, and what are the things that you should say, oh, this is something that I should be careful of, or this is something that I should keep in mind in case. First of all, let's notice Ten of Cups, Emperor, Empress, Knight of Cups, right? Yes. So, established relationship, you are moving forward together, okay? Probably a marriage proposal here, or a proposal where we are actually uniting our life together, we are together, and the time moves forward, okay? We are together. So let's see a few problems. We see 5 of Wands, and we also see a 5 of Swords. And here we see a Queen of Cups and a Page of Pentacles. You guys are going to start making, let's say, your plans, your things, and you will start discussing about your future after some time and how you're going to organize your life. The plan is very clear, I think, here, but we do have complications coming from external situations, and especially from a person here. This person is represented by the Queen of Cups. You should be a bit careful of, this person's family, how they're, how they're, let's say, how the people that are in this person's family have affected your person. Maybe this is not a direct, let's say that this is a mother figure, okay, the Queen of Cups. And with the 5 of Swords, this can be a mother figure that is extremely needy on an emotional level, okay? Maybe your person is not even talking with that person anymore, okay? But since we are opening a new chapter, and this chapter is about stability, being together and everything, your person might be triggered, okay? And maybe this archetype of this needy mother, this weird person and everything comes forward, affecting temporarily your connection. But another version, another message that possible thing that I see is that this Queen of Cups is actually, yes, some sort of relative, something like this, or a person that has affected in a negative way your person. And with the 5 of Wands, there might be a conflict related to your connection about this situation. And in the end, we have, a 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, maybe some sort of responsibilities that you or your person might have, and maybe can affect also your relationship. Without those practical problems, your relationship is quite strong, quite established, and there is a great future of happiness, peaceful energy, and positive energy, and there is also, the romantic energy is here to stay, that's for sure. These are things that are, it's normal, guys. I mean, if you stay with this person for the next 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years, I don't know how many, it's normal that you will have some sort of problems on the way, okay? And some sort of, things to think of and maybe worry about. But the positive thing is that no matter how difficult those moments are, and this energy can kind of affect you, your relationship is going strong. So it's like you guys against all problems. This is what I see. Very good. So, this is the message. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the amethyst here, this is going to be your reading. So we're talking about your future life partner. And let's see what type of information can we have regarding this person. What, regarding their personality, their life, anything. Let's see. Prince of Cups, Judgment, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, a very passionate person, as you can see, and Five of Wands. Yes, this is generally this is a very, instinctive and passionate person. Okay, this doesn't mean that they can be necessarily, they can get, upset, they can lose their temper. No, no, no. The only issue, on the contrary, with the Prince of Cups, this is a calm, loving energy. So this person is at peace with their, let's say, instinctive nature. They are always making choices in their life, not out of convenience necessarily, but or they are not choosing to do what is right or what other people are expecting them to do and choose. They are actually following their heart. If something feels right, even if it is not so convenient, if it's not so easy or something, they will try. They will adjust, they will make changes. This is, of course, someone that is not afraid to take risks, to move forward, to, even to reevaluate the most standard things that they have in their life. They are not afraid of change at all. On the contrary, they are afraid of mundane situations. Staying into a situation for all the wrong reasons. This is what they don't want to do. So it is obvious that, their personal life is very important to them. I think a relationship, romance, trying to find the right person, getting to know new people is a top priority for them. This is a happy person, by the way, okay? This is not someone who is looking for some sort of relationship in order to hide their insecurities and everything. This is someone who is happy. And their happiness is not coming from the things that they have accomplished, the things that they have achieved. This is someone who can enjoy the simple things in life, and this is very important. I think this is a great quality here. So for them, being happy is a state of mind. Okay, they are like, I am healthy, I am fine, I can have the things that I need, the basics, so why shouldn't I be happy? Very simple and actually very true. So I don't see them, I don't see them running behind some sort of crazy success, or they don't need a huge and a loaded bank account in order to feel happy and safe. They trust the divine. So yes, this is possibly a spiritual person. They trust their instinct, their feelings, and they also, they also trust people. Sometimes, yes, they have been disappointed, they have experienced setbacks and, difficult moments, but, they are considering this as part of what they are supposed to experience, of what life is. Life is not necessarily full of beautiful moments and I have to protect myself so I avoid any type of difficulty. This is not that person. On the contrary, they are enjoying the beautiful moments, so if something difficult comes along, they will have the strength to overcome that difficulty. And they are like, I like their attitude because they have, let's say, if you think about it, they have the complete control of their life. Why? Because they are understanding how it works. They understand that they cannot control anything. So what can they control? Their attitude, their mindset. And yes, of course, with all these ones, they are active towards life. It's not that something is happening to them and they are just sitting there, you know, hoping that, you know, the divine will help them or something. They are taking action. They are fighting there for what they consider important in their life. But this is not someone who is going to be in a survival mode continuously in order to achieve things that do not really matter to them, okay? Nice vibe, nice attitude. Let's see some more. This is why they don't have to fight, because, okay, it seems that for some of you, this is someone who is financially abundant, okay? They have some sort of security. This abundance may be coming from, you know what, even family environment. It could be. Four of Cups. Let's see. The Alien, okay, so the Hermit, the Fool, and Three of Wands. Listen, this person has achieved abundance, so there is material abundance here, okay? For sure they have more than what they need, okay? But I will tell you, even if this thing is coming from their family or of some sort of business or work or whatever they are doing, I have to tell you that this Nine of Pentacles, their abundance, their financial abundance and their material wealth is not what defines this person. They are not afraid to lose that. They are not afraid. So they are taking decisions in their life based on their heart and what is right to them, not if this job is a good one and, you know, it gives them a lot of money and, you know, status and everything. They are not going to go through this type of situation. So, yes, the Alien, definitely with the Four of Cups, they are not going to stay in situations that are not fulfilling or satisfying to them. They have this tendency, of course, to get bored kind of easily. But you know what? This might be somebody who is creating their own abundance. So probably maybe they have some sort of business. They are doing something on their own. Why? Because this is not someone who can work a normal, let's say, job and be happy. They cannot have, for example, this is someone who wants their independence. They don't want to have a boss, for example, okay? They can get bored very easily, absolutely. And with the Alien, yes, this can be their wealth might be coming from their own business, and this business is something, even they have wealth coming from their family or from their, you know, environment and everything. For sure, this is something that they have created on their own. No, this is not the standard person. This is somebody that definitely stands out for their ideas, for the approach that they have in life. This is someone who is experiencing a lot of freedom, guys, okay? They want to be free. And, you know, since they cannot be completely free from everything, and they make sure that they can have access to the needed resources without actually having to go through a mundane everyday life. So this is also somebody who is, this is why all these wands, maybe they are dealing with something creative, or even if it is a very standard business like a shop or something, they are putting all their fire energy, all their enthusiasm, and for them it's really a passion, whatever they are doing here, okay? With the Three of Wands, expansion, this is the word for them. This is what defines them. Expansion, improvement, development, and when something is not working, they are doing their best to resolve that issue, to move forward, because it doesn't matter, okay? It's not working now. This thing is not going to define me forever. Sooner or later, I'm going to find a solution in order to get out of this situation. So, better sooner than later. Very good energy, a very independent energy. Now, I really want to see how this thing is going to actually, you know, get into a relationship. Also, this can be someone who is coming from another city, country, and so on. There is distance between you. Okay. So let's see. What is the dynamic of this relationship? What should we know? How are you getting to meet this person? Whatever the cards want to show. Three of Wands, yes. God, these cards are alive or something. Okay. Three of Wands, the Tower. King of Coins, yes. This is a business person, businessman, businesswoman. King of Cups. Strength. Listen, both of you are really strong. Okay, so because listen, this type of attitude that this person has is a form of strength. In the beginning, I thought we were dealing with someone who is, who is trying to create their own path, who are extremely spiritual, and so on. You know, the usual type of energy that someone doesn't want to have, let's say, a steady job, a steady kind of situation. Here, I see someone who is actually having a business here. Okay, so this business is actually something very creative to them. I told you, it can be something really mundane. I don't know, like if even the less artistic thing that you can imagine, okay? But this person is so passionate about this thing and is putting so much energy that becomes really something different. On the other hand, you're also quite strong. You don't have this tendency, you don't have this Wands energy. You are more King of Cups type of situation, calm. You are always there to give advice, but at the same time, you know how to control your feelings, you know how to control your life in general, and you approach your life in a very harmonious type of mindset. So you have the same type of mindset. You are going with the flow, but let's say that your person is more about the expansion, about the creation, the creativity. You're more, you're calmer, wiser, and more, let's say, you have more control about what is happening around you. With the Strength card, this connection is very, very strong immediately. There is there is tension. Five of Wands. So the beginning will be like a clash between two really strong-minded people. There probably, you are traveling in order to meet this person. You are seeing them for the first time while you are on the move away from your current, let's say, place, from your town, from your city. And again, the Tower. So a very sudden, you know what, in the beginning, this is more like an instant falling falling in love. You see, this is love at first sight kind of situation. Which, you know, the first approach is going to be a bit intense, but there is this sudden attraction that is causing that tension. I saw this effect, the tower, the shock, okay, also on the first pile, but in a very different circumstances. Here, it's like you are seeing that person and you're like, boom, shocked, okay? And you really need to talk to that person. You need, both of you need to communicate almost instantly, because for some reason there is something special that is attracting, is really attracting you to each other. It's a sudden burst of energy. 9 of coins, clarifying the 9 of coins. 4 of cups and the hermit, the alien and 4 of wands, so the hermit and 4 of wands, temperance, 8 of swords. Okay. You're more worried about this relationship. Your person is not so worried. Yes, you are going with the flow and everything, but you also want to control a bit the situation. And in the beginning, your person is, you are getting to know this person, and then you realize that you cannot control that person. You cannot actually tell them what to do, or, you know, you are both really strong here. And this is, first of all, your person is not dealing well with this type of energy when they have in front of them someone who is extremely strong, kind of controlling, kind of trying to define the situation. They don't like that. They don't. They just want to experience things for what they are, okay? And this is why we have all this hermit here, because we have someone who wants to, you know, keep some sort of safety distance here, just to make sure, especially in the beginning. But there is, let's say, a conflict. There is some sort of contrast, because, you know, on a practical level, they are like, no, I want to keep a distance here because I feel like my energy is really affected by that person, by you. But at the same time, they are, you know, deeply attracted to that energy. And they are like, how is it possible? I don't want this type of strength in my life. I want independence. I want distance. I want, you know, my freedom. Why am I seeking now that person that seems to be so contrary to what type of things I want? And they have this type of attitude, kind of confused in the beginning. Eventually, you know, I think with the dating and getting to know each other, you guys are going to understand that you are not one against the other. On the contrary, this strength is kind of, you know, you're completing actually each other. Why? Because you have this tendency to control those things that your person is kind of ignoring, okay? And sometimes being easygoing and accepting life the way it is coming, it's great, but sometimes, yes, you just need to take some extra action or be extra cautious. And this is what you are doing, and this is how you are completing this person's life. On the contrary, your person is adding a bit of, you know, instinctive energy and a bit of craziness in your relationship and in your life. And so, you know, you are both finding a balance that you actually need. So once we manage to create, to overcome the first shock of this union, this merge of these two similar but also different energies, okay, is bringing a result which is quite interesting. So sometimes your person tends to take that extra step or that extra risk, that if they stop and analyze a bit like you would do, maybe they would choose something different. So this is why you are there to add up, let's say, some form of security in all of this, which is not bad. Okay, two very strong people being together, and we are creating a series of misunderstandings, especially in the beginning. And you know, this is what I see. Some sort of tension, let's say. But still, I think that you are finding your way in all of this. Now, let's see some future potential of this relationship. The Hermit, Ten of Swords, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. There is yes, definitely, guys, there is conflict, there is distance, especially, you know, after the first dating, and there, when you will start seeing that this situation has potential, both of you are going to be very surprised by this, and I believe that your person will detach for some time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a small, some sort of separation, distance or something like this. Eventually, this thing is not going to last for a long time. It is a very short period. And with the Page of Swords, this is happening because your person needs to think. As I told you, they are being very confident and very balanced with their energy and the way they are working on their strength, and you know, the way that they are leading their life in a very carefree way. Okay, and you're coming in their life, they are very attracted to you, they see potential, but at the same time they see this character that is so completely different. It is equally strong, but very different from your person's character. And they are like, how are we going to cope together? This is going to be a continuous war or something. And this is the moment where they detach, okay? Eventually, you know, just to clear their thoughts and understand what they really want to do. This Page of Swords is not showing something more, no communication more than 2 weeks or a month. Okay, this is something quite brief. The only thing that makes this thing becomes 2 weeks and a month is the Knight of Pentacles. That is a bit more you know, slow regarding the energy. And eventually, guys, then this is the moment where this relationship is actually starting. Once your person realizes that, yes, it's okay, because after all, we are not so different, okay? It's not such... it's not like the end of the world. It's not like we are going to fight continuously or you know, experience an unpleasant situation. Exactly, the Magician. Let's see. Jupiter, the Hierophant, King of Wands. 8 of Wands, very good. And 6 of Pentacles. So we are finding a balance here. We are finding a balance. And guys, there is stability here. Okay, so you will see your person that they wanted their freedom, they wanted their space, they wanted their, freedom of choice and everything and so on. You will see them turning into somebody quite traditional. Of course, not something crazy traditional, but for sure this is somebody who will start seeing the potential and who will start making plans about the future and eventually take action towards that future. So this is the type of person that will say, you know what, it's time for me to settle down. Yes, now I'm changing. Now I'm settling down with a person that I have found, and it's a wonderful person because you are strong. Sometimes you get to be so stubborn, but still you are strong, okay? So, generally you will find, I will tell you why, you will find a solution in order to start being together and seeing a long-term potential and manifesting commitment and everything. And this solution is happening, guys, because, because basically both of you are people of action. So it's not like you are sitting there and saying, I want this and I want this and I want that, and you're expecting from that other person to deliver those requests or vice versa, okay? So both of you are working, both of you are analyzing what is happening, you are working hard, and this thing is going to be really functional. This is how you're turning your differences into the strength, let's say, of the relationship. Okay, very good, very, very nice. What I want to see now is the future. Okay, what are we manifesting here? How great is this thing going to be? Ace of Swords, clarity, conversation, finding a deeper meaning in this whole situation, completing each other through conversation, understanding the other's point of view. So, 5 of Cups. Oh, okay, 6 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this relationship needs work. Okay, this is not something that will happen naturally. Yes, you will decide to be together because of the attraction that you have for each other. But again, I want to tell you that it's not going to be, something you will need to have to talk. You will need to do things regarding this relationship in order to keep it going. The feelings are really strong. Sometimes there are going to be misunderstandings, okay, 5 of Water. Sometimes we will feel like, no, we shouldn't have been each other. I should never have married you and blah, blah, and so on. But then, as you can see, with the positive feelings that you have for each other, and also the willingness to work on this relationship, things are moving forward. So it's not something that comes naturally. Both of you are really strong. So working on the connection is something that will be necessary. But the point is, as I told you, both of you are people of action. So this is what you're going to do. Death. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups and 7 of Cups. There is, there is the right amount of imagination, fantasy, passion, feelings. It's quite intense, and with all these cups here, I sort of understand why you're deciding to stay together, even though we have to work on this connection. Maybe someone would say that, you know what, I don't want to work on the connection constantly. I'm bored. I just want to have some fun. The point is that this relationship is giving you the right amount of emotional fulfillment, love, okay, deep love, guys. I mean, because apart from this, from these small differences that you have when it comes to your character, if you think about it, you are very similar. You are both really strong, so you understand each other perfectly. And but you know, a bit your person's instinctive nature and maybe your need to always have a very clear idea about what you're going to do and what is going to happen. Maybe, you know, there you might create a bit of a tension. Well, the release card at this point is not showing something bad. It's not showing a breakup or an ending. It shows a continuous transformation, a continuous evolution and development in this connection. You are changing, you are improving. And as the years go by, you will create a stronger bond with this person and a deeper love, let's say. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see some of these. Don Juan spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Yes, I think that this relationship is about seduction, basically. Why? Because if there was no seduction and if there was no crazy loving energy, you wouldn't choose to be with this person. You wouldn't choose to try and, you know, all of these things. Warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Okay, I think both of you here, yes, you might have to sort of conquer your ego, or I don't necessarily see you as selfish people or something like this, but sometimes both of you can get really stubborn because you have your way of doing things. And yes, your person is somebody who is really versatile and they are changing and so on. But they are changing under their own needs and under their own decision. They don't want to change because you want them to. Okay. Prince. Using power for self-aggrandizement. Okay, that one. I think this is more, you know, yes, I think you are both really strong people, really strong characters. So sometimes, especially during this 5 of Cups type of energy, it will all be about who is the stronger, who can be more convincing. I am right. No, I am right. This type of situation. Yes, this can happen between you. Student. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. No, I don't agree with this. On the contrary, I believe that especially the fact that you guys can turn your thoughts and your ideas into actions. You are both very action-oriented people. And this is the reason why you are turning such a really intense chemistry into something long-lasting. Okay, other people that wouldn't be so decisive and so, you know, strong-headed people, probably they would give up because of how intense the connection is. They would enjoy the passion, they would enjoy the chemistry, the seductive energy and everything, and then they would settle down for something less, you know, let's say that would need less work, for something more easygoing and even a bit more boring. The sure thing is that your relationship will be long-lasting, full of love, full of craziness, full of passion. You will never get bored with this person. Sometimes you will be annoyed a bit more than necessary, but still, you know, nothing that could actually ruin the connection or something. So this is what I see. Let me know what you think, and if you liked it, you can like and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the lapis lazuli stone, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. What do we need to know regarding your future life partner? Regarding their personality, any kind of information that can come forward regarding this person's life, personality, and whatever the cards want to actually show to us. The Chariot, okay, strong energy, determined energy. Oh, okay, 8 of Cups. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and 6 of Wands. This is a person, okay, we have this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is in the middle, so this is a very important type of person, or so they think that they are important, okay? What can we say about them? They are definitely determined. They have goals, they are achieving those goals. They have this tendency to sort of every now and then they are doing some purge in whatever they have in their life, okay? So they are leaving behind what is not working, and they are moving forward only with what is necessary and important to them. This makes them be really successful, very aware, very determined. But you know, I'm kind of worried about this thing. I will tell you why. Because, you know, just imagine whatever is not necessary, or whatever is not actually something that is giving you something, okay, on a practical level, you just, you know, leave it behind. So just imagine, this kind of energy is coming to me as someone who will not stop, will not hesitate to leave situations or people or everything behind, simply because according to him or her, those things are not working. So where is the emotional attachment? I mean, they are successful, they have a great status. Okay, this is a successful person, but I mean, I don't even see them attached to this success. Of course, not attached in a toxic way, but let's say, in order to achieve something, you're supposed to work hard. Okay, this person has worked really hard in their life in order to achieve the status and the position that they are in right now. And probably they had people that have supported them on the way. How can they leave that behind all of a sudden just because, I don't know, these people are not productive to them anymore? And also the fact that they appear in the middle, this is also an indication that, you know, they are sort of self-centered in general. But anyway, let's see. Let's clarify so we can understand. For sure, this is someone who is really accomplished and very successful, and most likely very good with money and, you know, a lot of abundance and everything. Yeah, let's see. Page of Wands. Six of Swords. This is a process. What I have already described here with the Six of Swords is some sort of process that has begun as some necessity. This person had to leave behind something that was dear to them. Family, during their childhood, maybe they have changed cities a lot, places, they lost a family member, so something like this anyway. And in the beginning, this was a very painful experience, okay? But then this painful experience has, sort of disappeared. They have forgotten about the pain. And they have created this pattern that every time something is not functional or is not working, I will keep what I have to keep from this situation, leave the rest behind and keep going. Which sounds very good, but the Emperor, yes, it's not bad. I mean, it's a great mechanism of survival and development and adjustment. So we do understand why this person is so successful and so great. But what I don't understand is how they are coping with the aspect of feelings here. Okay, and in fact, you see, the Eight of Swords and the Emperor, this person is, sort of trapped into this mindset. It's like, they are always going after something new. I'm not talking about partners here. I'm not talking about people and so on. I'm talking about targets and personal goals. As you can see, they are pretty alone here. And, once they completed one thing, they have to get to the next stage necessarily. So there is a continuous situation of hunting, of running behind something. Is it this? Is it that? Is it something new? So what I'm getting from all of this is that we do not have really deep emotions, or because we have been traumatized in the past, maybe we don't want to think about these emotions. And death. I will need one more. Nine of Cups. Yes. In order for them to feel and to experience some sort of emotional happiness, okay, I'm not talking here about stability and the problem with this person, as you can see, their cards are not bad. But what I see is someone who is focusing too much on, the material abundance, the status, the clarity, the blah, blah, this, that, the power that they can have through a specific position or, a specific kind of profit, for example. Which is fine, which is okay. The problem is that they are forgetting about the emotional aspect of their life. So their personal life is not so important, or so they are trying to convince themselves. What I see here is somebody who is feeling kind of alone. And even though they have all this abundance and they are feeling pretty satisfied in terms of manifestation, let's say, and accomplishments, still, they are not happy. They can't even tune into a Nine of Cups energy. Which a superficial Nine of Cups is like, okay, we went out and it was great and I met this new person and I really liked it. So it's not a Three of Cups, okay, where I'm celebrating with my friends and we are a nice community and we are happy, blah, blah, blah. I am in a Nine of Cups attitude, so I went out and I had some fun and there was super comfort and we ordered the expensive stuff, and things like that. They can't even tune to that thing. I mean, how difficult is this? When you got the resources, to buy the stuff, the all these cups here around the lady in the Nine of Cups. So this is a lonely person, and I think that they know that there is something wrong with what they are doing in general, but it's their, you know what, it's this chariot that is driving them. They don't have time to sit down and think about how they feel. Every now and then they are realizing that their life should be a bit different, that they should seek more happiness and so on, but they have already established a kind of a situation, a kind of mindset. How can they actually change that? Okay, wrong deck. Give me a second. Okay, so let's see. But what about this relationship? What do we need to know about the beginning? About how can you actually turn this person into something more human? I will tell you something. This type of person probably has more feelings than average, okay, than the average person. They are more fragile, more, so they are choosing to sort of put on this mask and convince themselves that the chariot is my goal, my thing, and this is what I'm going to do here. The moon. See, with the chariot here, we are hiding all our fears, all our difficulties, our inner demons. I'm not going to deal with those things because I have stuff to do, okay? The star. Three of Cups. Page of Swords, and I saw the Three of Cups here, and I wanted to say that no, this is not an online communication. You're not meeting that person online. Probably you're seeing that person face to face for the first time. And then the Page of Swords popped up. So let's see. 10 of Wands. No, this is a person that you are meeting, yes, online. Yes. The Three of Cups. This person actually needs they need some sort of communication. They need someone to listen to them, to trust them. And they also want someone that they can feel safe with. Okay, we have seen someone who appears to be very powerful, very strong. I don't need allies. There is, I can replace everyone. It depends on your skills. It depends on what you are offering. And all of a sudden we see this Three of Cups. So what do they want? They want friendship. They want understanding. They want someone to see that, let's say, that hurt child that is hiding in their psyche. Now, I think they are, in their everyday life, they seem to be very strict and so on. So when they are in their personal life, when they actually open up towards someone, they become extremely dramatic because it's like, they have all these emotions blocked for so long. So once they open that small window to let, some emotions come out, it's just a disaster. So they are becoming over emotional, and I think they are doing this online. There's a lot of chatting, through apps, whatever they are doing through their accounts, social media. Why are they doing this? 10 of Wands, they feel safe like this. They feel safe. Why aren't they going out with normal people? Why aren't they, socializing normally? Somebody with their status would actually find many people, okay, to date, to have friends and so on. This person has the necessary social life that they have to have. And that's it. They don't trust these people. And this is why, at this point, this is why in the beginning, it was very clear that this person is leaving behind whoever is not, doesn't suit them anymore, and they are moving forward. So since they trust no one in their environment, and since they are not creating a particular bonding, let's say, with these people, they are looking for a more human approach to strangers, to people that actually do not know them. Okay. And they are coming forward with this energy of the sad, person that, that has a lot of hopes for the future. They are hopeful. They are sad for the current situation, but they hope that in the future they will find someone to listen to them, to trust them, So, to me, it's coming the energy of a very needy person. Anyway, you're meeting this person online. The communication is good. Both of you are enjoying this communication, the energy, there is a really friendly vibe. And also, in the beginning you are like, how is it possible? How can this fantastic person be single? How is it possible that they are free, they are loving, they are this, they are that? Okay, and they are also kind of afraid of other human beings. They feel like, they can trust no one. Anyway, listen, their energy is friendly with you. You connect almost immediately and without crazy effort. The communication is honest, is direct, and you are noticing almost immediately that this person is continuously busy and they have to do, and they do this and they do that. But still, guys, since day one, you see a potential in this person. King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Justice, and Four of Coins. So, okay. There is distance. Yes, there is distance, but not something crazy. I mean, it's not like you are in different continents or something. For sure, there is distance. But this distance is not the obstacle. No, at all. You're seeing a King of Swords. This is the beginning of the connection. The beginning, why, you see somebody who is very determined, very focused, and you really like that. And you feel like, since this person is so determined and so focused, it is going to be, let's say, this is a great potential. This is someone who is really serious, who is really, a serious person. They are dealing with their life. Their life is not just left there to happen. They control everything. They need to have clarity on everything. Yes, this is how they are. But in the beginning, instead of approaching the connection with this serious energy, they are approaching the situation as a Knight of Wands. So, they are looking for somebody to listen to them. And because you see this wonderful potential of the King of Swords, you are willing to listen to them, to pay attention to what they are telling you. You are giving them a level of importance that no one has actually given to that person on a personal level, okay, as a friend. So, this is how you are getting into this relationship gradually. The beginning, guys, I cannot say that the beginning is crazily beautiful. Why? Because we have this Four of Coins here. And the Four of Coins and the Ten of Wands shows that this person's lifestyle and their schedule and the things that they have to do and everything is not allowing you to actually be with that person properly, okay? It's just what they can do, what they can give you. Every now and then they can talk to you. So, but you have a lot of hopes for this person. Let's see. How is this thing going to become an actual relationship? What is Two of Wands? Okay. Seven of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Four of Wands. Okay, so you are talking, you are getting to know each other over the internet, messages, phone calls, whatever. And your actual, date, your physical date, let's say, is delaying. There's a lot of delay here, okay? And this is something that is kind of worrying you. You're like, what type of person is this? What are they trying to do? They are talking to me. They seem interested because they seem interested, okay? And then they don't even bother to meet me, to date me. What is wrong with them? They're just playing with my feelings and they're just playing with this whole situation. That's not true. They're not playing. They're just... Guys, this is someone who is used to act in a very specific way, okay? And it's really hard for them to trust other people, to open up, to... They are trying, and this is the best that they are doing out of this. Plus, their schedule is not extremely promising. The Two of Wands shows that we will have a development, that this relationship will actually happen. But there is going to be a delay. Okay, so even the beginning of the actual relationship is happening with significant delay. Six of Swords, Nine of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Cups. So, look at it. Again, the Eight of Cups. What am I doing? I'm leaving behind whatever is not helping me. Listen, this person will go through some sort of financial setback, or something will happen in their career. And this is probably one of the few times where they will really have to leave something behind. Okay. So, let's say, I will tell you something, that this is coming as a sort of a karma. It's a sort of karma in this situation, because, all this, let's say, yes, they are really hardworking, they are great, they are really good at what they are doing, they are successful, but not enjoying your life at all because you are afraid that other people are not going to hurt you or use that against you or whatever, is actually, some sort of, it's like you are not thankful for what you have been given, because yes, they worked hard, but so other people work hard too, and they're not manifesting success. So they should be grateful. Instead, here, a lesson will come to teach them, as you can see with this 10 of Swords, to teach them that, you shouldn't take for granted, you shouldn't approach your life with a Knight of Pentacles, like, I did it, I managed to do it. Okay, you managed to do it, but you did it because you met the right people, you had the resources, you were healthy. So there were many things that you couldn't control, and yet those aspects were there. So just be a bit grateful here, I mean, I don't know. So they are learning their lesson here for good, I mean. Very good. And I think this is how this relationship will start, with the fact that this person will realize, and maybe this is why we had the death card in the beginning, that you can see we had the death, like there is going to be a transformation in their life that will actually bring some awareness and some sort of Nine of Cups energy that they are missing in this whole situation. And in fact, this person will have to leave behind something that is really dear to them. Something that has to do with financial gain, some sort of investment, I don't know what. So this loss is going to awaken them. They will understand that, you know what, even without this Four of Pentacles that is so extremely dear to me, okay, I can live, I can survive, it's not such a big deal. And maybe I should relax a bit, I should take it easy, balance my life a bit. It's not all about business and stuff and career and things that are not related to my personal life. Maybe I should just for a second, you know, open up towards a more normal situation. And this is where they decide to actually open up and give this opportunity to this connection, because this is a connection that has, let's say, potential. It has potential because of your behavior, of how loving you are, you're listening to them, you are patient, you're waiting. And of course, this is a great potential to them, in the beginning at least, not to you. So let's see, you're getting into this relationship, let's say you start dating, this dating becomes more something that is happening more often and often, so you have the opportunity to actually see each other, meet each other, get to know each other. And let's see the future. I mean, I'm really curious. The Lovers, oh. Awakening. Again with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Water, Three of Wands, Four of Swords. Okay, just to tell you, until now I'm not getting the vibe of somebody who is actually going to get into a super committed relationship like marriage and stuff. But you know what? You will go through this change together. And for some reason, they will change the way that we have already described. But during the same time, you are also going through your own personal awakening. You are changing your mindset. You are recovering from something. You are seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, you start seeing between what is actual, you know, between the various possibilities that you have, you start seeing what is actually an opportunity to you. This is what I see. With the Four of Swords, you know, this is a moment of, let's say, relaxation for both of you. You both detach from mindsets, situations, and life choices that are not helping you anymore. And you get into this relationship, and in the beginning it's like, okay, let's spend some time together so I don't have to think about what I have gone through here and my losses and my stuff. But gradually it starts becoming something really important, and you start falling for each other in a very strong, in a very intense way. And Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Death, Four of Wands. And the Tower. Okay, guys, come on. I mean, we cannot, obviously, we cannot lie in this situation. I mean, you know, you can see for yourself that this relationship will have too many ups and downs. Too many. I will tell you something. This is your life partner. Okay? This is one of your life partners. I don't see the long-term potential here. But why is this person appearing here? I believe that it is very important. This person is coming in your life in a very important moment for both of you. This is what I see. And you are changing through this. You are transforming your life, your energy, the way that you are seeing things, the way that you are approaching generally your life and your decisions. And I think this is why this person has appeared here in this reading today, because otherwise, honestly, I see a very intense relationship full of love, appreciation, passion, but in the end, no matter how strong this change is, this Four of Earth and this Four of Cups is taking the best of this situation. So I believe that you are together, you will be together in order to go through a very important transformation for both of you. And once this transformation is completed, each of you will continue their own way. I don't know if it makes sense, honestly. But, you know, just to be fair, I don't see the potential of a long-term situation. And since I'm looking for your life partner, this person appeared because probably it is going to be extremely important for your personal development. Exactly. Ten of Swords. No. There is no lasting energy in all of this. Okay, it can last for a couple of years, 3-4 years, but no more than this. Six of Cups. And also, you know, the Chariot. Eventual ups and downs, difficulties. So I don't think that this is something that you should actually you know, pursue as a long-term potential. Even if you have issues and they come back and they leave and they, you know, just don't try to make something out of this, because the goal of this connection is your personal transformation and your also your person's transformation. This is why you are together at that specific moment. This is what I see. Let's see. Addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Yes, it's not just about addictive behavior here. Patterns, patterns that are supposed to be to change. Different patterns. We need to change things, to reestablish things. We need to start seeing our life from a different perspective in order to heal from things that are not working anymore. And I think this is the, let's say, this is the meaning of this relationship. Femme fatale, shadow attributes, inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. God, yes, absolutely. Liberator, free your person is this one. Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Exactly what I have been struggling to say for a couple of minutes has been, you know, has been expressed by a sentence. Releasing negative thought patterns. This is why you are together, to fix yourselves, and then you're moving forward. This is why this person becomes so important. Gambler, willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Here, this might be related to you. Your person is not intuitive. Your person is someone who is calculating, they know. Maybe they can connect a bit more to their intuition after this relationship. This is something that can actually, happen. Listen, for sure this person will become better. You also going to become, both of you are going to become a better version of yourselves. And I think that, it is not necessary that a relationship should last for decades and decades in order to be important. Some people are coming in our life to make a huge impact, to change things in a drastic way, and once they are not necessary anymore, they are just moving forward. Sort of what your person is doing, let's say, but not in a forced type of process. Okay, this is what I see. So let me know what you think, if it can make sense at all, this thing, I don't know. Thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, guys, you can like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.